welcome to the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar radio program.
Raw and uncut, Jiggy Jag, you know how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it all the way live.
Broadcasting live from Hutchinson, Kansas.
Well, I'm sitting here with a linguist. I had no idea. I didn't know you were, but I didn't know that you were a wordsmith.
Call Jiggy right now, 267-22-JIGGY.
Hey Jiggy, what's happening, man? Reminds me of that David Bowie song. Jiggy play guitar, Jeff. It's a great name, man. Thanks so much for having me on the show.
Presenting.
I'm Mike Massey, and you can catch me on Jiggy Jag TV and see a few of my trick shots there. Thank you very much.
Jiggy Jaguar.
I never knew what freedom was until I saw you lose yours.
Okay, there we are. I was being reprimanded by Dave Derrickscape. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar radio broadcast, coast to coast, border to border. Tune in, iTunes, Radio Loyalty, Stitcher, and of course, the brand new Jiggy Jaguar app available in the App Store, jiggyjaguar.us. David Vidal is somewhere. He left and came back. He will be up after September morning. Kevin Sig is with us. We are going to talk to the makers of the celebrity dildo today. And, I gotta. There's children in the room, so I gotta censor myself. But they're Derek's kids, so they're street tough. They know what's going on. And September morning dropped out, so we're gonna call her back. I got some stories to tell Derrickscape about our little party we had last night.
Hello.
My God, there she is. Hey, what's going on? It is not a problem, not a problem. It happens on the old Skype-a-rooney, or as Chris Matthews calls it, the skip. We have got September morning with us today. She joins us live here on Skype audio and in studio here on RadioZenu.com, and of course tune in iTunes, Radio Loyalty, and JiggyJaguar.com. September morning with us. John Mosier with us. He's over there at the co-host desk. We've got Derrickscape. And Jay Bird Wells is on assignment. She's at the Wichita Comic-Con today. WitchyCon, as they say. But September morning, you guys are going to be going on tour, or you may have already left for tour. Talk to us a little bit about the band and everything.
We've been on tour for about 3 weeks now, so we're in the middle of a tour cycle. And we're in South Carolina right now, but unfortunately our Sprinter broke down today, so we're kind of like in the middle of not a lot of stuff here in South Carolina, and we're trying to get it fixed, but it's a Sunday, so it's kind of hard to do that. So
yes.
Yeah. But September morning is a transmedia concept that I created with Mark Silvestri of Top Talent Image Comics. And it's based around the storyline about a girl, well, a human reaper hybrid named September Morning, and all of the things that happened to her, and the way that she swaps souls and gives people second chances at life, and basically starts a whole war between the living and the dead.
Look at that. Holy smokes, that ought to be a comic book. It is.
Well, it is a comic book.
Well, I know, and that's what's amazing about it. You know, it's a great idea. And September morning with us today. Now, you guys are out on tour. You've got the comic book going. What was the idea behind putting the comic book together and getting that out there for folks?
Well, I mean, it started like a transmedia project. It wasn't started as a band. It was started with the mythology and the storyline and everything. That came first, and I wanted to use that as the building blocks and foundation of creating like other media. So music came after that, and the film and video and all the other stuff that we're going to be doing with it will be coming after that. So, it's that. Those were the basic building blocks of the whole.
Yes. That is fantastic. We've got September morning with us today. Joins us live here in our broadcast. Up next, we will talk to David Vidal. He is making his way into the confines, the friendly confines of the Sunday radio program. September morning with us today. Now, you guys being on tour, Are you able to sell some of the comic books? Is it out yet? How is that working with the tour and the music?
We definitely are selling comic books on the road. It does hit stores. It will be all over the country and global in stores and comic book shops as of, I believe, June 21st now. It was supposed to be the 14th, but it got pushed back a couple of days. So by the end of June, you can go to your local comic book retailer and pick up that book. You can also go to topcows.com and pick up the book after that date as well. We're really excited to have it in the stores and out there for you guys up and really like get into the story.
Now, September Mourning are on tour. They are crisscrossing the United States. They are going to be here in Hutchinson, Kansas, I believe, in August. And we're hoping that when you guys get here, if you get here early enough, we can have you in studio. That would be fantastic, if at all possible.
We would love to do that. Get some acoustic and hang out with you guys.
That would be very entertaining, and we'll see what kind of interesting suit Derek Scaife could pull out of the closet and wear. It'll be a hell of a deal. September Mourning with us today here on our big broadcast. David Vidal coming up here in a few moments. Kevin Sieg is with us. Maybe we can get them to do a dueling guitar gimmick. I don't know, something. And then the Hood Rat is on our way to the studio as well, and that will be fun for everyone. September Mourning.
Sorry, Miss September Mourning. Last night was one of them nights, and just today's just.
It's gonna be an interesting.
Are you guys hungover? Is that what you're trying
No.
I wish it was that simple.
We wish it was that simple, my friend.
I would love for that just to be the case.
Now,
what happened last night? You guys get.
Oh my God! There's two different things that happened in two different spots, and it involves women who are involved with married men who are unavailable.
Ooh.
And things of that nature. It's basically any of the 500 movies that you can pull up on Lifetime television.
Matter of fact, it's just the everyday life thing.
It just seems to be an everyday
it's today's society.
Here.
It's today's society.
You've got drug dealers in the neighborhood that are hustling backwards. Yeah. All sorts of things are happening.
They hustling to get. You got the drug dealers that's hustling to get high. You got the mistress that's trying to take the wife's place, and it's just
amazing. Amazing. I want to live there.
No, you don't. No, you don't. My money. My money. We said at the same time, that's my money. No, you don't.
Now,
you guys are reality TV waiting to happen.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh God, yes.
Now, John, do you have any questions for September Mourning? Well, we've got her on the line here. The fantastic September Mourning. They got their comic book. They're on the road. They're she looks like a perv magnet in a lot of the photos I've seen. So it's
that's a compliment from Jiggy. So.
Yes. You're a magnet who attracts all the pervs. That's why I'm chatting with you. See. But go ahead.
We were out on the road promoting Volume 2, which is our album that dropped, our first album on Sumerian Records. So if you do like music that's hard rock and interesting and melodic, definitely go to your neighborhood FYE or online to Amazon or Google Play or iTunes and pick it up.
Fantastic. Well, John, do you have any questions, sir?
Yeah. What got you interested in doing the comic book? I'm like I don't collect as much anymore, but I was like a huge comic geek going all the way through. So when I was growing up and stuff,
nice.
but
I used to.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I mean, when I was growing up, my dad had a bunch of comic books in boxes and storage in my grandparents' house, and I basically grew up with my grandparents. So I would go down there and just sift through them and read them and all this sort of stuff. So I kind of got into it at a young age.
He didn't
with me.
He didn't actually snap on you because I was a comic book fan and I used to collect, and I would have a fucking cow shit if somebody put their fingerprints on my fucking comics.
It's kind of like that, but
I have a cow shit.
It's amazing how like some of the interests people have, like Jiggy and me are both into pro wrestling. I'm into comic books. I kind of do it, but they all kind of tie in because a lot of people that are into the music industry also like those things. It's amazing how much of a interconnection there is.
I think it's kind of that nerd core generation, you know, like we're all kind of like in that sort of realm of being, and it's cool though. I think comics are awesome. And what's your favorite comic book?
I was always
or your favorite comic book character.
I'll be real honest. I was always into the Archer, so I was like big into Green Arrow, Hawkeye, and stuff. I loved the Archer.
I love.
Yeah, I liked them, awesome. But I was more into the old Dark Knight and Spawn. I loved Spawn. Spawn was the shit.
Well, I was always into the team books like Avengers, Justice League, Legion of Superheroes, and stuff.
I always been a loner.
Yeah.
I always been a loner, so give me Spawn, give me Batman, give me the old Batman, you know what I'm saying? I'm a loner. Yeah. You know, keep the groups.
Batman's always been my favorite.
Yeah, keep the groups. I'd rather just be by myself.
That's awesome. Now, September Morning is available online, social media, websites. Fill us in on all this, my friend.
You can go to SeptemberMorning.com, and it's MOURNING, and you can find all of our handles on there for different social media sites like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of the good ones.
September Morning with us today, and they are going to be playing a show in Hutchinson, Kansas later this summer, and that will be the first time they have been in Hutch in a very long time. I think the last time they were here, they played a place called The W, I believe, downtown, so I'm looking forward to seeing them again here in the great Salt City of Hutchinson, Kansas, and SeptemberMorning.com, Collecting Souls this summer. Album is out now, and of course the comic book is out here very soon as well, and it is going to be fun till Daddy took the T-girl away. I don't know why my dad continues to take away transsexual women from me, but
there's a good reason.
That seems to be the case.
There's a fucking good reason. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
There it is.
Well, it could be like Stevie Nicks.
Oh my God. Well, you know what's funny is that September Morning in one of these posters, or one of these the Facebook cover is what they call the technical term, on her Facebook page, she looks like a goth Stevie Nicks, which is kind of cool.
I mean, to each his own, but
that's cool.
Your dad did that for you for a reason. He's protecting your best interest.
Well, that too. There it is.
Hey, September.
Go ahead, John.
I was going to say, I was just looking up where your events are coming and stuff like that, and you're going to be down in Wichita, it looks like on the 21st. I manage a sports bar and grill in the downtown area where you guys are going to be. It's called Heroes. If you want to come over there and just BS, do whatever you want like that. I'll take care of your guys' food if you want to come over.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. That would be amazing. Definitely get my contact info and hit me up.
I will get him your number as soon as we get done with you here, and we will make it happen.
Awesome.
Should be fun. Well, September Morning, Facebook.com/September Morning, and thanks for being with us, and I appreciate you being on.
Thank you guys so much.
Definitely. Have yourself a wonderful day. September Morning with us today on the old Skype audio. Yes, the skip, as they say. Chris Matthews calls it the skip. I love calling it the skip.
Is Chris Matthews still on the air?
I think so.
Oh, that's right. He's on MSNBC. Nobody ever watches that. He might
still be... he might be able to skate underneath the fact that they're purging all the progressives from MSNBC. I don't know why they decided they wanted to become the new Fox News channel, but that's fine.